Hello, my name is Tosh. Today we're going to do Japanese quiz. So today let's forget about boring usual lesson and then we're going to play game together and then learn how to use particles o, e, ni, and e. Let's start. Welcome to the particle quest. Before the particle quest, we will review the particles o, de, ni, and e. Let's get started.
さあ、行くぞ
So first, particle O. So how do we use this particle? So it's used for direct object. So when you make sentence, direct object, O, and then verb. Let's see examples. I buy a portion. Portion. O, kaimasu. In this sentence, portion is the part. Portion is a direct object. So that's why you have to use O right after the object. Portion. O, kaimasu. Then for the next example sentence, I beat a monster. Monster o yatsukemasu. Monster is the direct object in the sentence. That's why monster o yatsukemasu. Next. Now what do we have? We have de, the particle de. This particle is for place. So when you make a sentence, you need place, de, and action. For example, I buy a portion at a store. お店でポーションを買います。お店 a store is the place in this sentence. That's why you have to use de right after the place, お店. Then for the next example, I beat a monster in a castle. お城でモンスターをやっつけます。お城 a castle is the place in this sentence. That's why お城で. So in English you have to use at, place, in a place, or on a place. You have to change the preposition depending on which location. But in Japanese, whenever you have place and action, you want to use the particle de. Now, next one, what do we have? Ni, the particle ni. This particle is for direction and also time. So when you describe directions, you need destination, ni, and movement. Now when you use time, you need time and ni. Let's see examples. I go to a store. お店に行きます。So お店 destination. 行きます to go. Movement. That's why you want to put ni right after the destination, which is お店 in this sentence. Next example. At 5 o'clock, I return to the castle. 5時にお城に帰ります。So at 5 o'clock, this is time. That's why you want to use the particle ni, 5時に. And we have another particle ni. After that, お城に帰ります. This one is also ni particle, but for direction. So we have two of them, but each particle has different functions. So you can use ni for direction and time. Now, what do we have? E, the particle e. So as you can see, e is almost same as the particle ni. Why is that? Because we can use it for direction. So when you make a sentence, you can use it just like how you use the particle ni. For example, destination, e, and movement. Let's see example. I go to a store. お店へ行きます. So you can replace it with ni as well, and then say お店に行きます. That's fine too. Let's see next example. I return to the castle. お城へ帰ります。お城 castle, destination, 帰ります return, movement. Just like how you use にお城へ行きます。You can replace it and then say お城に帰ります。That's fine too. But they are not exactly same. For example, when you describe time, you can use the particle に as I said, but the particle へ you cannot use it for time. And also, when you speak, usually people prefer to use the particle に. I also personally prefer to use に particle when I describe direction. Up to you, you can use a particle, but I have to mention that に is more common when it comes to speaking. Now, we have a slide on the screen. What's happening? Yes, now we have a monster and we have to beat. So we have a sentence and then sentence is missing the particle. You have to select the correct particle to beat the monster. And you have options A from B, A to B. So this sentence we have potion 使います. I use a potion. You have to put the particle right after potion. Which particle do you need? お、え、に、お、え. The answer is お、potion を使います. Why we need a particle? Because direct object, potion, and then 使います verb. So when you have a direct object, you have to use the particle お. Now we have monster, お化け, ghost, ghost monster. And the sentence is 村帰ります. I return to the village. In this sentence, we are missing the particle. Which particle are we missing? お、で、に、お、え. The answer is に、お、え. So 村に帰ります. Or 村へ帰ります. Because we have destination and movement. In this case, you can use either に or え. Now we have a monster, びっくり箱. Surprise box, びっくり箱. And the sentence is 村買い物します. I do shopping in the village. Again, we are missing particle. Which one are we missing? お、で、に、お、え. The answer is で、村で買い物します. Because in this sentence, we have place and action. 村 village, and then I do shopping, 買い物します. In this sentence, you have to use the particle で. Now we have 人参 monster, 人参 carrot monster. And the sentence is monster やっつけます. I beat a monster. So in this sentence, which particle do we need to beat the monster? お、で、に、お、え. The answer is お、monster をやっつけます. Because in this sentence, we have direct object and verb. Direct object, monster, and then verb to beat. Beat a monster. Monster をやっつけます. Now, what do we have? Night. Monster, night. Night. And the sentence is 5時特訓します. At 5 o'clock, I have special training. I do special training. In this sentence, which particle do you need to use to beat the monster? The answer is に、5時に 特訓します。Because when you have time, you have to use the particle に。5時に特訓します。Now, monster 切り株 wood 切り株 Sentence is お城寝ます I sleep in the castle. In this sentence, which particle do you have to use? おでにおえ The answer is でお城で寝ます This is because we have place and action. You have to use the particle で In the castle, place. Action, I sleep. お城で寝ます Now we have 壁 a wall, monster, wall, 壁 The sentence is お店行きます I go to a store. In this sentence, which one do you have to use? おえにおえThe answer is におでお店に行きます。お店へ行きます。So when you have destination and movement, you have to use におえ after the destination. Game clear, yay! Congratulations! Don't forget to like and subscribe for more quests. And if you have any comments, requests, feedback, please let me know in the comment section. And then I hope to see you in the next quest. And then let's go on adventure together. じゃあまた。